That down. Let's move on to the next topic here, shall we? Paris, what we got up next?
Yeah, as we spoke about, Deadpool and Wolverine was obviously already filled with big appearances and cameos, but did you know they tried to get one more? According to IndieWire, Ryan Reynolds reached out to Nicolas Cage to try to get him in the film as Ghost Rider. Obviously, it didn't work, but John, do you think a Ghost Rider appearance would have been welcomed by the audience?
You know what? At some point, there is too much of a good thing, right? At some point, you have to say, yeah, that was cool. This many cameos were good and all that kind of stuff, but enough was enough. Deadpool and Wolverine are loaded with cameos. What I loved about the cameos in Deadpool and Wolverine, of course, is that everyone actually served a function. Every cameo they used wasn't just a, hi, everybody. It was a device used to help move the plot forward, right? And I loved that. But even I, who am like, don't overdo it on the cameos kind of train, even I gotta say, if that music kept going as they're in that room, dun, 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 and Elektra walks in, dun, 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 Blade walks in, dun, 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 Gambit, but it kept going, dun, 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 and freaking Nicolas Cage with a flaming skull comes walking through. Come on.
With the motorcycle?
With that on the motorcycle into the living room.
Leaving dust on everyone.
Has its own entrance.
Yeah, I know. Come on.
Just his own big thing, riding in there. And even if, like the other characters, he only ended up having 5, 6, 7 lines, I gotta admit, yeah, I'd be pretty down for it. Now, the story seems to suggest that Ryan Reynolds did reach out. And Ryan Reynolds did want this to happen. I'm guessing it doesn't say so in the article specifically, but the guess here, my operating assumption, at least at any rate, is that Nick Cage probably turned it down. And you know what? I wouldn't blame him at all, because it's not like Wesley Snipes' Blade, where he never got the chance to come back and do it again. It's not like Jennifer Garner's Elektra, who didn't get a chance to come back and play the character. It's not like Channing Tatum's Gambit, who never got the chance to play the role. This is something Nicolas Cage wants to forget about and wants all of us to forget about.
I haven't asked this, but is there any cameo, just one person, John, you think they dropped the ball where it could have, you would love to see that character, that actor in this group? Like, is there anyone that that you have in mind where you'd have been like, this would have worked. Yes. I would have loved this one.
Yes, but I will say in hindsight, I realize it's probably for the best that they didn't. Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen as Charles Xavier and Magneto. I mean, they certainly spent a lot of time in the movie talking about Chuck, talking about Charles. Mm-hmm. So that's the one. I also really thought James Marsden as Cyclops would have been, I mean, again, they mentioned him, but in reflection, after seeing the movie a few times, I realized, you know what? It would have been unnecessary. And the whole joke about, like, when Deadpool's going, tell me you got Magneto. No, fuck. It just, I mean, that was worth it. So I would have liked to have seen those ones, but I get why they didn't do it.
Mine would have been, and unfortunately it couldn't happen, was Ray Stevens' Punisher. I mean, that would have been, that version of Punisher is such a great version. And with that group, would have been really cool, but we know we can't have it anymore.
that's of course really sad that didn't happen. I mean, it could have happened because he was still alive when they were shooting the movie.
Right.
So yeah, that would have been cool. Although, out of all the Punisher movies, that's probably the one that got the least amount of viewership. I don't know that many people saw Punisher Warzone, but I think it is my favorite Punisher movie.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Punisher movie.
Yeah.
I love that one. You know when you discover a new binge-worthy show or a song that you bump on repeat and you have to share it with your friends so they can experience just how awesome it is? That's kind of what it feels like when you discover that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. It's such an awesome deal, there is no way you can keep it to yourself. My last mobile service provider was quite good, but ever since I switched to Mint Mobile, I've enjoyed even better coverage, better phone clarity, and I'm paying less than a third of what I paid to my old provider. Say goodbye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all of your existing contacts. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bills to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions may apply. See Mint Mobile for details. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Ryan Reynolds says he actually reached out and wanted to get Nicolas Cage in the movie as Ghost Rider. It obviously didn't work out. Do you think maybe it would have been a little bit too much? Maybe you feel like me that it would have fit in really nice. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show Podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.